Hello everyone. Today I will discuss about my project. Topic of my project is development of a tool for automatic generation of a short text description based on keywords and main ideas. At present, this topic is very relevant. The volume of information is constantly growing and it's necessary to devote a lot of time to its processing. Automatic text generation based on keywords and main ideas can significantly reduce the time required to learn a new material and increase its assimilation. Such a tool can be used in various fields. In the field of mass media, it will facilitate the work of journalists and editors. It will also be useful for students who study and research large volumes of information. The goal is to create a tool that can automatically create a short description of a text based on keywords and main ideas. The purpose of this work is also to improve the efficiency and speed of generation a short description of the text to reduce the time and labor costs of performing this task. Therefore, the practical value of the developed project lies in the ability to facilitate the process of analyzing large volumes of information, save users' time and effort, and provide convenient and quick access to important information. The main novelty of this topic lies in its areas of application. This tool will be useful to use in various fields such as science, politics, journalism, medicine, and others. Let's focus on the analysis of 5 analyses for the automatic creation of text based on keywords and main ideas. Textio is a writing productivity tool that uses artificial intelligence to analyze your text and make recommendations on how to improve it. Articulo is an online automatic text generation service that uses artificial intelligence to create articles on various topics. This service allows users to enter keywords or topic and in a few seconds generate an article with syntax and grammar in mind. Wordsmith is another automatic text generation tool developed by Automated Insights. Its main function is to automatically generate text from statistical data and other data sources. Quill is a program that uses artificial intelligence to generate text. Quill uses a rule-based learning model that allows you to create text that fits a specific style, theme, or format. Article Forge is one of the older tools for automatic text generation. Article Forge is popular with marketers and business owners looking for a fast and efficient way to create content for their websites and social media. In addition, this tool can be useful for large companies that need to create a large amount of content in different languages and for different markets. By comparing the advantages and disadvantages of each software product, we were able to determine the most innovative and effective tool developed within the framework of our project. Our analysis revealed that each of the analogs had the strengths and weakness. For instance, Textio has a high level of accuracy of the text generation and a wide range of functions, but it comes at a high cost. On the other hand, Articulo can generate a large amount of text, but with a low level of accuracy and limited customization options. Similarly, Article Forge has powerful algorithms, but the quality of generated text can vary, and Quill has a high cost and limited capabilities for working with data. In comparison, our product has several advantages over the analogs, such as possibility of customization for a specific user, speed and quality of generated text. However, we also acknowledge that our project has some drawbacks, including a need for a stable internet connection, limited supported languages, and an inability to generate more complex texts that require deeper understanding of the context. Overall, our analysis concluded that the developed product has its advantages and disadvantages compared to its counterparts. And the counterparts and the selection of different software products may depend on the application. However, when it comes to generating a short description of text based on keywords and main ideas, our product can be more advanced than other analogs. Problem and solution. There are not enough software products to automatically generate text based on keywords and main ideas that are sufficiently accurate and complete, particularly for technical and scientific texts. The solution to this problem can be several steps, for example, to develop algorithms and methods of data collection and processing from technical and scientific sources to ensure quality preparation of information for text generation. Improved accuracy of generated text. To do this, you can use various methods and algorithms of machine learning, which will improve the accuracy and quality of the results. In addition, it is possible to work on expanding the capabilities of the product being developed, in particular adding functions that take into account the context. Automatically determine the subject of the text and other. Limited work with language. Language corpus extension. A wider corpus of text can be used to train the machine learning model that generates the text. Thus, the model will solve the problem of limited work with language thanks to a wider data set. In our third lab, we focused on a systematic analysis of our tool for automatically generating short text description based on keywords and main ideas. I worked on defining the overall goal of the system and described the functions that needed to be performed to achieve our goal. I also defined a set of criteria that must be taken into account when implementing the program. To specify the general goal of the system, we use the goal-tree method. This method allows us to break down the overall purpose into smaller and more manageable components. We then proceeded to specify the functioning of the system using a selected variant of construction of the information system. This involved detailing the structure of the system using the structural methodology and its specific implementation in the form of a hierarchy data flows diagrams. The next step in our analysis involves the construction of a hierarchy of processes of function which we refer to as tasks. This hierarchy was essential in determining the specific functions that must be implemented to achieve the general purpose of the system. Finally, we posed and justified the problem by describing a set of requirements for the discussion-making system. These requirements for the basics of the system analysis and implementation process. They included requirements for the intellectual component, input and output data, the form of the presentation in dynamic characteristics, and set of business processes that must be implemented. Requirements for algorithm or technological process of information processing. Our systematic analysis of the tool for automatically generating short text description based on keywords and main ideas has enabled us to define the general purpose of the system, specify its functioning, construct a hierarchy of tasks, and set and justify the problem. We are confident that our efforts will culminate in the successful implementation of the system. The choice of methods and means of the developed product is a very important stage of development, as it determines which technologies, tools, and resources will be used for the implementation of the project. Choosing the right set of methods and tools allow you to use the time and resource effectively reduce the risk of errors, and ensure the quality and speed of project execution. In this case, of our topic, Python is a good choice because we are dealing with word processing and automatic generation of short description based on keywords and main ideas. Python has a built-in NLTK library for the text processing, as well as the ability to use external libraries such as Genshin to develop machine learning tools. For example, for text processing, you can use the Natural Languages Toolkit library, which contains tools for processing and analyzing text. To remove unnecessary words from the text, you can use the list of stop words from Natural Language Toolkit, which contains the most common words that don't carry semantic load. To count the frequency of words, you can use the counter class from the Python standard library, which allows you to count the number of occurrences of each element in a sequence. General description. Develop a program to automatically generate a short description of the text based on keywords and main ideas. The functional requirements of the technical task for the development of a tool for the automatic generation of a brief description of the text based on keywords and main ideas will have the following form: ability to enter text, ability to enter keywords and main ideas related to the text, automatic selection of keywords and main ideas in the text, generating a short description of the text that reflects the key ideas and importance of the relevant words. Non-functional requirements for the tool to automatically generate a short text description based on keywords and main ideas. Reliability. The tool should work stably and without errors so that the user can get a reliable result. Speed. The tool should run fast enough for the user to get result when needed. Easy of use. The tool should be easy and convenient for the user to use without scientific prior training. In the general, the work plan will consist of the following stages: development of an algorithm for detecting repetitions of words and phrases in the text, implementation of the algorithm using the NLTK library and the Python language, graphical user interface development, integration of the algorithm with the graphical interface, testing the program on different types of text, analysis of test result and error correction, adding new features and capabilities as needed, preparing of documentation for the program. An equally important stage is writing of documentation. The documentation should contain a description of the developed program, its functionality, instructions for its use, installation, and configuration. The documentation should also include examples of how to use the program and answer to frequently asked questions. After successful testing of the program and writing documentation, the program can be released. The release can be done on the project website or on a software distribution platform. Here are a few reasons why a tool based on Python and NLTK library is a better choice. NLTK is one of the most well-known libraries for natural language processing, which has a large selection of tools and methods for the text analysis, such as tokenization, lemmatization, stemming, part language parsing, and others. This allows you to easily and quickly process a large amount of text and gain an understanding of its content. Python is one of the most popular programming languages with a large developer community and support on many platforms. Python has many models and libraries for scientific computing and data processing, making it an ideal choice for developing natural languages processing tools. NLTK has a well-documented interface for working with the text, which allows you to understand exactly what methods and algorithms are used for processing text and how to configure them for better results. NLTK has many tutorials and code examples to help develop and quickly learn how to use this library for natural language processing. Thank you for your attention.